Hello everybody, we're done with the beach. I found one Odin stone. I found more, but this is one that I could work more with. I need to clean out some of that sand. So I wanted to do just like a daily focus card kind of reading, but except with an Odin stone. I just don't have enough time to do the tarot card reading. This is going to be our daily Focus Odin stone, hagstone. They're known by other names, but there's something else. What is it called? Anyway, let's begin. There's some stuff stuck in it, though. Oops, I want to go ahead and take it out before I do the reading. But let's go as is. As always, we invite our angels and yes, our higher selves, spirit, of course. Hope you are well today. I did my little cardio walk, or whatever you could call that. It was in efforts to stay mobile, which means it brings me further away from the depths of depression. Right? So let's start with this, okay? When I initially picked this up, it looked like it didn't have any holes that followed through, that it was just broken up at its weakest point, and that was the end of story. But that's not the case. So perhaps we're amidst the chapters of our story or book, right? Moving from one point to the next. So this obviously did break off from a larger piece. I don't take it that this is the larger piece that broke off. So this is almost like a, what do you call it when there's like a spaceship and then there's like a little capsule, a pod, an escape pod. Ooh, yes, we have found a breaking point, or the universe found a breaking point for us to go independently in our own, create our own world, starting from this escape pod. So we're amid our journey, starting a new chapter. This is the segue. And I didn't realize that it had other pathways, other perspectives. So we're on this new journey. We're gaining perspective, which means that with another perspective, that the next steps ahead are not full out explained to us. They're not full out mapped just as of yet. This is within our own wielding as co-creators, what we want to do at this point. And yeah, that's so the next steps forward. Okay, well, the next steps forward you may already know, or they're already positioned and readily available to you. It's just a matter of finding, like discovering, going within the caves of yourself, your inner self, and discovering from there. Yeah. And not all of them are going to be obvious. There are some smaller ones in here, and it's almost volcanic like. May feel a little hollow from volcanic activity. Maybe some of you are feeling somewhat empty. Now that doesn't imply that there is a void, but feeling drained doesn't mean that one feels at a lacking, empty or somewhat without foundation. Because obviously there is some, right? There's no rough edges to this. I think that's the key to moving ahead on your journey, that it's not just the breaking away, but the preparation of creating a new world that isn't so abrasive. Yes. So there's a lot of texture to this, which tells me that it creates this terrain that's able to be scaled without being scathed.
Doing this outer work to match the inner plane makes navigating our manifestations more manageable.
Right? Any newcomers, any new bonds that you create, that you take on to your world, of supplementing it, right, enhancing it, is not going to be scathed. And that's important, right? Okay, what else do we want to say? 6.5 minutes in. Yeah, that there's little windows of opportunity here. What else do I say? That there's a portal, like an entryway. Do you see that? Whoops. Do you see that? Yeah. You know, if we were to shrink down to smaller size, this would be actually really cool to climb, to rock climb. Boulder. Right? How many entry points are here that we can detect? Here's one. Second. But it like curves. And then I think there's potential for others here, but they're very needle point.
This tells me that whatever it is you're starting hinges on adventure, building new perspectives as you scale its surface. If you find weak spots, then you push through it like a channel of water and allow for more perspective.
You know, some of you might actually like or be very skilled with detailed craftsmanship, like needlepoint. That when you build something, when you make something, co-create, there's a need for accuracy. And it doesn't mean that it's expressed in rigidity. The points here are free-flowing, but of course every puncture to it creates a potentiality for new perspectives. This is a very subtle form of opportunistic. I really don't like that word. I feel like it's seclusive with agendas, that when you work as a team, as a single unit, that agendas must be aligned, not siloed. So I feel like
every bond we make should be considered a partnership.
You are able to allow these forces of water that create these points within you. You allow them within your being. You allow different perspectives in to allow for windows of opportunity. And this just could be open perspectives, broadening your perspectives, right? And when you broaden your perspective, you're in effect opening windows of opportunity for yourself, as well as others. People can look in without even entering.
Trust is built on visibility as much as faith is built on the invisible.
In some points, there are some others that are hidden that you must be able to aboard if you want to have